Welcome back to my channel, Cleaning Up After the Reads. Thank you so much for joining me today. We will be doing a Aldi haul. I've already been to the store, so I did not get that part, but I do have everything laid out for y'all to see exactly what I've got. It was my first time shopping at Aldi. I've never shopped there before. I've never tried their brand, so I'll definitely be trying that, and maybe I'll come back with a different video and tell you exactly how I liked it. But so there are a couple of items missing, unfortunately, because my family cannot help themselves. We had to go ahead and eat some of it. I do apologize. And then after we show off the Aldi, we are going to go over to the fridge, and we're going to organize and clean out the refrigerator and the freezer. The freezer hasn't been touched since I got the refrigerator, but the fridge has been cleaned, but we're going to clean all of it today. I do want to go ahead and warn you that there is a lot of cheesecake in there. If you want to judge, go ahead. That's fine. Cheesecake is amazing if you haven't tried it. I'm just trying to find a correct brand that I like really good. I do like Cheesecake Factory brand, but they are a bit pricey. So I'm trying to find something that kind of compares to that. So that's why there's going to be a lot of cheesecake in the refrigerator. But other than that, let's get started. Let's do this thing. Okay, everybody, so this is what we got at Aldi's. I told you it was not much, but again, I did want to try their brand and everything first. So I'm actually making taco salad, so I went ahead and got my romaine hearts for that. I was actually shocked that everything that they had actually looked good produce-wise. And then we got mozzarella cheese because we love enchiladas and we're going to have some enchiladas. We got these peanut butter wafers, which are just about gone because my husband couldn't handle himself. So, but obviously those are good because he just can't stop eating them. And then we have these thin wheats. I'm super excited about this. This is actually mine because I kind of want to eat healthier, which we have been doing since we started HelloFresh. And then these are my son's. He's a very picky eater, so honestly, whatever he'll eat, I'm getting him. Because he's rather small for his age, but he's not underweight or anything. It's just he's very picky and he only likes certain stuff. But this right here, my husband picked out. I believe I'm probably going to make it tonight for him. These white rounds, they are going to go on the taco salad. They're going to top that. These right here, I am super excited about. I love lemon. I've been the only patient one in the family though, so I get to open these when I'm done with this video. And then these are mine as well, the blueberry fruit and grain soft baked bars, because I do like snacks. Occasionally, I'm not a very snacky person. I'd rather have an actual meal. But here lately, with how busy I've been with the kids, it's just easier to actually have a snack on hand. This right here, we love macaroni. Personally, we prefer it to be homemade. But when you don't have time, this takes 6 minutes. You just throw it in the microwave. But I've never had this brand before, so I guess we'll try that. And of course, my husband works every day, so he's just got to have his lunch meat. We usually go to a deli, but obviously Aldi doesn't have like a fresh deli. And then we have cheese. We do eat a lot of cheese, so we figured it's just much better if we get a big pack of like cheap cheese than a small pack of expensive cheese. It just makes no sense. Bagels. I love eating bagels with cream cheese. My son will just straight up eat a bagel, so that's good for him. We have honey wheat bread. We've actually already tried it. It isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And the last thing that we have are sour worms and gummy bears. One of each have already been eaten, one by my husband, one by my son. So that's what we got. And I do apologize if you hear a toddler in the background. I cannot make him stop. This did not come from Aldi, but I did want to go ahead and throw this out here because this is what I think I'm going to be using it today. I think I have to kind of get started for me to actually decide if I want to or not. But it's the 8-piece multi-purpose edit. This is my second thing of this one. I do also have the laundry edit. I have the pantry edit. And I have the bathroom. I'm actually going to do a bathroom deep clean and organization. So I'll be using that in that, so you'll be able to see those as well. But other than that, let's get started putting all this up and cleaning out my fridge. It's crazy because our fridge is super empty. I do want to explain that a little bit. So we actually just got our stove not too long ago, and then right after we got our stove, we got our HelloFresh. So we've actually had no reason to actually go and stock up on any food. We just basically have the bare necessities that we do need, but that is definitely why we don't have food like we should. Because we just got our stove. It was on back order, so it literally took, we didn't have a stove for 2 months, I believe. And the reason why we don't have any appliances is because when they bought our house, they actually wanted all of our appliances with it. That was one of the points that they wanted. So we gave it to them. I'm happy about it. Unfortunately, it was a hefty penny getting all new appliances, but I'm so glad that I actually did get new appliances and I got to pick them out and everything. But so far we are actually doing pretty good. It's going pretty fast, honestly, for the simple reason because we barely have anything to stock at this point. But honestly, for me, it is super satisfying, especially when we get to the freezer. The freezer has more food in it, so I can actually stock that a whole lot better. But this little drawer down here is actually just Derek's drawer. That way he can open up the doors. He knows how to open up the fridge now, and he knows how to dig around in it. So he knows that this drawer is his. He will pull it out, and he will get whatever he wants out of it. So those are his yoo-hoos. And then we're going to stock some at the very top because technically those yoo-hoos are my yoo-hoos. They're not technically his, but he has grown to like them. So I share with him. But so far we got some drinks in here, and then we got some lettuce, and we have some Brussels sprouts, and now we're doing the meat drawer. I'm hoping, I asked for a cricket for either my birthday or Christmas, and I'm hoping I get it, and then I'm gonna just label everything because the meat always goes in this drawer, the cheese always goes in the drawer beside of it, the bottom drawer is always Derek's, so it would be a lot more appealing to the eye if I could label it. So hopefully I do get that cricket very soon, guys. Other than that, we're on to the cheese drawer, and then we will continue. Going back and looking at it now, we do have an awful lot of cheese, don't we? So most of that's for cooking. So the big block of cheese is actually, my husband requested my macaroni. So I will be making macaroni, and that's what I make it with. I also top it with some cheddar cheese. That's why we have cheddar cheese. We also have cheddar cheese because we have tacos quite often, so we keep that in stock.
I also have some because I made hash brown casserole, which I'm going to put up that recipe on my Instagram and my Facebook. So y'all look for it. It's actually super easy, especially if you're a mom or you just work or you're just busy, period. It's just an easy recipe. It's like 10-minute prep, maybe less than that. And then you put it in the oven for 45 minutes and it cooks by itself. It's wonderful. I love it. But I will be putting up that recipe on Instagram and Facebook. But that is all we have. The extra of cheddar cheese, and then the mozzarella, I already explained that earlier, is enchiladas. And then the Parmesan, I was going to put that on top of the taco salad. I think that's what I had it for. I'm pretty sure that's what I had it for. And then obviously the sliced cheese is to go on sandwiches. I do realize that we look like we really, really, really like cheese, but it's all there for a reason. It's all there for a reason. So right here, this has been aggravating me. I really didn't like the milk and the juice being together. I know that they're both Derek's, but I did not like them being together, and I really wanted all dairy on one shelf, so I went ahead and put dairy on one shelf, and then moved the juice. I know it doesn't make sense to have the juice with the dressing, but once we get more stuff in the fridge, I'm gonna rearrange that again. It's gonna make a whole lot more sense. This top shelf right here aggravates the living daylight out of me. I just cannot stand what's on it. Number one, there's jam on it. I don't even eat jam. It's my husband's. He's touched it one time. The jelly is also his, I believe. And then the marinara. I can't stand marinara being in my fridge. It doesn't work anyways. It always sits in there too long. We forget about it. We open it up and it's no longer usable. So I don't know why we do it. We may as well just like open it the one time and toss it because we never reopen it again. So we just kind of waste time, I guess, putting it back in our fridge. But other than that, we are almost done. This is the little, I guess the reversion, I guess would be I don't even know what the word would be. But this is what it looks like now. Honestly, I know it doesn't have a lot in it. That middle shelf does aggravate me because I don't like the two quesos. But it's very appealing to the eye. For me, it's not as good as it could be because there's barely any food in it. We won't talk about that again though. But after this, we are going to go to the freezer, and I'll be a whole lot more satisfied with the freezer, especially since I'll be taking all that cheesecake out. And I just want to go ahead and tell you all the cheesecake that I took out, except for one cheesecake, like one whole cheesecake. Unfortunately, I had to throw the rest of it away because my kids wouldn't leave me alone, and I completely forgot about it. So, yep. I do want to add a random comment in, guys, that y'all see 15 minutes of this, but this actually took me over 3 hours to completely accomplish. Not for the simple, they should have been a 30-minute job. But for the simple fact that I did have my kids, I was trying to do this during the day so the lighting would be better for y'all. But then my infant, every single time I get in the groove of something, he start crying. He literally will not take a nap from me, but when his dad comes home, he takes a nap. I'm a little saucy about that, but I mean, at least he gets a nap sometime during the day, right? And then my toddler at one point actually came up while I was stalking this side right here, and he actually attacked the camera. Yep, kind of upset me a little bit, but yeah, we're in the home stretch. That's it with the freezer, and then I'm gonna give you like a little revamp of how awesome that looks. That looks so much better, guys. But I do want to thank y'all so much for being with me today, and I hope you subscribe if you like it, and I hope y'all have a great week. Bye.